today's video, we're going to talk about the basic equipment that you need to begin formulating your own Bath & Body products. Now, this is not a full list, but it is a list that will get you going. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Please be sure to subscribe and ring the notification bell. If you are already subscribed to this channel, welcome back. Now, let's get started on this video. To get us started, we are going to start off with some gloves, some alcohol, and a spray bottle. And we're using that to make sure that we have a clean environment. Alcohol will help to sanitize your equipment, but also you can create a bleach solution which would also help to sanitize your area. A bleach solution is 5% bleach and 95% water. And the best water to use is distilled water. So you clean and wipe everything down with that solution, let it air dry. And then if you'd like, you can also then spray it with alcohol and that will sanitize the area. The gloves is to make sure that your product remains pure from any oils and dirts and things that may be on your hands. That's the best way to get going, is to get some gloves and some alcohol. The next thing you'll need is something to mix your product in. Now you want to be measuring your product, and so you can do so in several ways. These are just some basic measuring cups that I got from the Dollar Tree, along with these little glass bowls that I also got from the Dollar Tree. And these I've used on my scale to measure my products and all of the ingredients. Then I also purchased some beakers, and I got these beakers off of Amazon. If I can find them, I will leave them in a link in the description box below. But this is a set of 5 beakers that allows you to measure as well as mix your product in. So you can start small. You can get just a regular glass or metal bowl, preferably glass. You do not have to start out with beakers. And you definitely want to get something to measure. So again, these little small glass bowls came like in a set of 6, I think it was, at the Dollar Tree. So it's just $1.25. The measuring bowls, measuring cups, they also were at the Dollar Tree, and they have glass ones as well. So the second thing that you're going to need, or the third thing that you're going to need, is something to mix and measure your product in. The next thing you'll need is something to mix your products with. I have here some spatulas, a stirring rod, some wooden sticks, and I'll show you where this comes in a big pack of 75, and then an immersion blender. Here are the jumbo sticks, and I believe I got this either from Walmart or Michael's. It's like I said, a pack of 75. You can stir with these and throw them away. A spatula is really good because it helps you get all the product down. So if you're using some products that are really costly, you want to make sure that you're getting all of it. And so the spatulas will help you with that. The stirring rod is a glass stirring rod that I got from Amazon. I think it was a pack of 5 or 10. And if I can find them, I'll link them down in the description box below. But these are also good as well. And some type of mixer, an immersion blender, a whisk, something that's going to really allow you to get in there and mix up your products, because as you're creating emulsified products, sort of like emulsified body butters, and in the description box, I'll link to a video that I did with the emulsified body butter. But these will allow you to get a really good emulsion for everything to blend together. So if you can get your hands on an immersion blender, and you want to make sure that you are able to do that. The next thing you're going to need is a scale. This is a basic kitchen scale that you want to use to measure your products, because it's best to measure by either ounces or grams. I use grams when I measure, but you can use ounces. But you want a scale that measures down to at least 0.01 grams. This scale does not do it. So I purchased this other scale that does measure down to 0.01 grams, which will allow you to get, if you're going to do sometimes like when you're using, let's say for instance, xanthan gum, you don't want a whole lot of that. So you're going to use, let's say 0.2 grams. This scale may not measure that, but this scale will. So if you can get your hand on these two scales, that would be great. Or you can get a scale that measures down to 0.1 grams. I did get this scale off of Amazon. If I can find it, I will link it down in the description box below. Another product you want is a heat gun. And this heat gun will allow you to measure the temperatures of your products so that when you're incorporating your cool down phase, you can be sure that your base product is at a decent temperature for your cool down phase. So for instance, many of the preservatives are heat sensitive. And what that means is that you don't want to add it to your product while it's really, really hot. And the heat gun will allow you to measure the temperature so that you're formulating at the proper temperatures. So I got this heat gun off of Amazon. Actually, I feel like an Amazon spokesperson. But I did order this off of Amazon, and if I can find it, I will link it or a similar one down below. Another product you want is pipettes. And these pipettes, I got a bag of 200 from Amazon, and these are good for measuring out liquid products. Sometimes you want to make sure that you're measuring small amounts and you don't want to pour it directly from the bottle because you may spill it or you may pour too much in, and the pipette will allow you to put in the precise amount that you need for your formulation. And we just have about 2 more things, and I'll lump these 2 together. One of the things you need is something to write your formulations in. So if you're taking the time to think about what you want to create, write it down so that you're not guessing and you're making sure you have the right measurements. This, as you can see, just a small little book that I have separated out, and I have mostly all of the things that I've been formulating in here. And also too, I have a little sticky pad that I stick inside so that when I'm measuring my water phase, I can always note that there and then replace water as needed. So you want something to write on. You will also want to have some pH test strips. And when you're making formulations, let's say you're making face products, you want to make sure that you're having it at the right pH for your skin. Otherwise, you may run into the problems of irritation. And if you're selling your product, you want to make sure that it's at a safe pH for people's skin. So these little pH strips are helpful. And there are also pH test meters that you could also purchase that would also do the same thing as measuring the pH. So with these basic products, you are well on your way to begin formulating your first Bath & Body product. I hope this video was helpful, and if you like the content, please give it a thumbs up and be sure that you are subscribed. Don't forget to ring the notification bell so that you know next time we post a new video. Until next time, have a crafty day.